Kate.
Hi, I'm Cheryl, and together we are
Fickle.
Stitches 2025 edition. Yeah.
Oh, we did it.
There we go. There we go. You're welcome, people.
I'm sorry, people.
Seriously, we haven't changed. Hi, everyone.
Sliding into 2025 like a hot mess.
Hot mess that we are. Yep. Welcome to Ficklestitches, a Flosstube channel about cross stitch and general mayhem and shenanigans. There you go. So, as you can tell, well, I don't know if you can tell, it's been pretty much a month since we've filmed a normal Flosstube. So we've got a lot in store for you today. We want to say thanks to everyone who took a gander at our whip parade. Yep. We applaud you for sticking through something that's 3 hours long.
Yeah.
Because we barely made it ourselves. And the worst part was...
I like the long ones. I watched 4 parts of the Laras, I think it was.
Oh, yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. They are fun. But our AirPods were like giving up the ghost. And I didn't know if we had the last half hour. It was just not good. So anyways, it was, we always enjoy looking at our stuff. And we've had some fun comments back. And yeah, so today is normal, but we've done a lot. So
did we have a question from the whip parade that we wanted to address?
Yes, we did. Okay. We had some fun comments. Someone asked us a very specific question. I think it's Stitching with Lou. She may or may not have done the shot whenever we said stitching button bags, but we'll leave that with her. She wanted to know.
She's not dead?
Well, I mean, she was typing full sentences, so we have hope.
Okay,
so
good.
That she's still with us. Let's see. Okay, so Kate, are you doing OwlForest's Moon Deer with 1 strand on your 20 count fabric?
Yes.
Okay. And then she asked, Cheryl, are you also doing 1 strand but over 2 on your Star Dragon on 40 count? And the answer to that is also yes. And I know I'll have plenty. Her concern was having enough threads if we order from OwlForest, the OwlForest threads.
OwlForest has different thread packs. They have one for 32 and 28.
Yes.
That's like one. And then they have one for 36 and 40, which is the one I bought because I knew I was going to do it on 20 count.
Yes. And I'm reading down here, and she said that she purchased the thread pack for 28 count. So I'm assuming I'll have enough to do it on any count.
Yes. Yeah.
Even if she does it, if she does it over 2 over 2 on 28 count, she should be fine. 2 threads over 2, right?
She can do 1 over 20 or 2 over 1 over 40. On 40 count, she could do 1 over 2.
Yes.
And still have enough.
Because
it's a smaller count. She'll have plenty. That's the most thread pack you can get is the 28 count.
Yeah. So we think you're going to be okay. If you use 2
I'm
threads.
100% certain she's okay.
Okay, well, there you go. And Kate's the queen of OwlForest kits and stitching. So, so she's just trying to figure out her fabric count and which one she wants to do. So, thanks for that comment. And she's like, yeah. Yeah, she was just talking about making sure she, when you buy stuff from OwlForest, it's not, the shipping part is what gets you. And you want to make sure that you have the right amount for what you're doing, especially if you buy their threads. And so they're pretty good and pretty accurate on their website. Like, And you can have the choice of choosing based on what kind of fabric you're going to do. And the threads that they include are usually quite sufficient. So, anyways, so that was the comment from there. So thank you again to everyone, and thank you, Stitching with Lou, for your question.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you to Tammy for saying such nice things about us.
Oh, yeah.
And she is Sew Flies. That's SEW-FLYS Unique Boutique is her channel. And she just really said some nice things about us. And I don't know how to take a compliment, but thank you.
I understand that. I'm not laughing at you. I totally get it. And separate from that, she also found me, and we're mutually in one of the same groups, and she saw me post my progress on 2 red cardinals, and she's like, "Wait a second, are you the Cheryl from ficklestitches?" And I was like, "Yes." So thank you very much. And I will put a link to her Flosstube in the description box below. I always, at the bottom of every description on every video, if we've mentioned any fellow Flosstubes, I always try to link you back to them. So if you're interested, you can find them. So I'll put them down there. So
Okay.
There you go. Okay. Yeah. So, all right. Deep cleansing breath. I'm getting myself ready. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome because there's a lot of fun stuff coming. Okay. I'm just getting myself ready. Sorry, Kate. And there.
That's okay.
All right. So let's just start right off with some finishes, shall we? Go for it.
We're doing finishes, or are we doing our...
Oh, I take it back. What else would you like to talk about today, Kate?
We both have experienced some cross-stitching bumps along the road that have altered our plans. And we just want to be fully transparent and let you know that crap happens.
Crap happens.
Yes. So I'll start with mine.
Okay.
I had made this decision in December that I was going to finish Amur Leopard from Lindy Stitches.
Right.
I was frantically stitching, and then like 3 days before the end of the month, my router went out, and I had to get a new one, and I had to drive into work a day, and I had to get Spectrum to come out and fix it, because when I replaced it, it didn't work, and then it turned out there was an issue on their end, and I graciously said, I can't finish this year.
Right.
And I said, you know what? I didn't plan on bringing this over, but I will finish this in January. So I put it on my WIP list and brought it over.
Okay.
So I lived with that. And then I did my plans were my 3 full coverages to get, progress on this year. Well, it turns out I did not calculate correctly, and Aragorn is not a full coverage per se. It certainly is in the area I've been working on, so I hadn't really looked at it, and then I pulled up the whole pattern and looked at it and went, well, crap, it's not.
Yeah. I do believe I was in on that conversation when I heard you say, well, crap.
I think I said some other words.
Well, I sanitize Flosstube.
Yeah. So I don't know what I'm doing about that. I'm still giving it some love. It can't be used for what I need it to be used for.
Right.
So we're just pivot, adjust, and I still want it to get progress. So I'm just gonna keep going. I just can't post it for Stitching to the Moon for full coverage fanatics.
Right.
That's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm learning that different groups have slightly different definitions of what full coverage means. And some of them it is like there's no leeway. It's every surface, every piece of the design has to be stitched. Yeah. And some are like, well, as long as it's 80-85%, something like that. I've seen it as low as that. But yeah, so I'm sorry. Unless you want to do all the white space white. Love you. Sorry.
Can you read my mind? Yes. There are some choice words being, wafted in Canada's direction.
It's being struck down by the snow. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I'm joking. I am joking.
I know you are.
Because, dear God.
Especially because I'm doing it on a hand-dyed fabric.
Yes, absolutely. And it takes away the whole point of doing it on that fabric. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, for me, my problem started in the end of 2024. As many of you know, I've been working on a surprise Christmas project for my side of the family. And I had real high hopes of trying to get it done so that everybody could receive their part of the mysterious Christmas project for this Christmas, because everybody was going to be in the same province, which would have been nice. But I rapidly realized about 3 days before the 19th, which was when I was hoping to get the first chunk of them done, that it wasn't going to happen. So I remember polling a couple people saying, what do you think? And so we had some differing opinions of what I should do. And I opted for, okay, so we're not going to see the people that we thought we were going to see on the 19th. I might see them on the 28th and possibly give a couple people theirs. And yeah, that didn't work either. So much to the chagrin of at least a couple of people who are saying, I can't wait to see them. I'm sorry to report that that didn't get done this year, and it's okay. And I have to remind myself that it's okay because I'm kind of disappointed. But then I sit and remember that for 2 months of this year, I didn't stitch for various and sundry reasons. And so that time just completely ate into everything. I will say that I've stitched a lot on them, and I continue to. It's just they didn't get done for the end of 2024, which kind of stinks, but it's going to be okay. I'm almost halfway done.
It's okay.
Yeah, it really, truly is okay. And I'm all right with it. I'm at peace with it. I was kind of bummed. I was wildly optimistic that I was going to get to them. And whenever I sent that message to you is when I hit the wall. And it was just like my optimism just went and turned immediately into cold hard facts. Held up the mirror.
I hate when that happens.
I said, are you high on hallucinogenic? It's not going to happen. And considering all the stuff I had to do before that date, I was like, okay, and I'll be all right with it. So unfortunately, I will not be showing any of that, even though we'll talk about it in a minute, but yeah, it didn't get done. And so we're just going to have to prolong the surprise for y'all until this time next year. I'm so sorry. So, yeah. So if the moral of our stories is plans are great. Giving grace to yourself when your plans don't quite work out the way you think is even better. It'll be okay. Yes. You know, and we can still have fun.
It's just cross stitch.
It's just cross stitch. And and don't let that kind of a disappointment take away your joy from doing it. Just don't, Yes. So anyways, that thus endeth the transparency portion of our video. Yes.
All right.
Our disclaimer. All right. Now we did stitch. We did stitch.
We did.
So now we're going to show you all of what we did get done.
Okay.
And I'm starting with Kate because she finished some stuff.
All right. So I have 3 finishes from last month that didn't get shown. This first one is Elemental Dragons Air. This is by Ink Circles. I did this on 16 count Lotus, which is from Bestitch Me. And I did this using DMC 550. And I stitched 3,710 stitches.
It is so pretty. Don't get me
I'm
wrong.
very
There's a
pleased
lot
with
of
that.
beautiful. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that I'm just pleased with it.
Mm-hmm. All I was going to say is I know there's a plethora of some really beautiful overdyed threads out of the everywhere, but sometimes a really well chosen DMC cotton just does the trick, and this is just so pretty. It really is. It really is. Yay, finish.
Yay, it's a finish. All right. I showed this on my whip parade, but I'm always going to show it. It's the last time I can show it. So
yes, please.
This is Wonders of the James Webb Space Telescope. This is by Climbing Goat Designs on 16 count Gothic from Picture This Plus. I finished this on December 16th, and I 1,244, but the year was 17,865. Here it is.
Okay, so move it over to your left a smidge. It is just...
I love this.
I'm going to say it one more time. I love, love, love that fabric.
Yes, I'm very happy with the fabric.
Oh, so good. The stitching is magnificent. The fabric you picked was just perfect. Perfect.
Yes. Oh,
so good.
Goodbye. I'm so sad. Okay.
I'm not mocking your pain. I just understand it.
Yeah. All right. This next one's going to be a photo because I've got too many things to show. Sure. And this was, I was trying to get the last... honestly, I finished 3 pages on this in December. This is Elemental Icons Earth by Ann Stokes. Charted by Paine Free Crafts. I'm doing this on 20 count easy count. And I stitched 3,184. And here's what it looks like.
Nice. So that's a page finish, yeah?
That's a page finish.
Okay, great.
There's literally 1 page left, and I have found the whole way across.
Got it.
But it's going away. It's going bye-bye.
Right.
So those are my finishes. Did you have any finishes?
Yes, I had 4. I can't show you. I can't show you any of them.
I know, but I just wanted to. I did see them, people. She did.
They do exist.
They do.
They do exist. I'm encouraged. That on my progress. That. Yeah. Oh, sorry. My brain literally just froze. I'm encouraged on my progress. I did stitch a lot more on other parts of this project, and they're rapidly getting done. And then I have 7 more to start, and they're little. So they shouldn't take very long.
Little.
Yeah. I've been averaging, it takes about 5 hours to do one of the littles. So because there's 7, I'm going to try and get one done a month, because they're like a weekend stitch. If I take one and do one a Saturday or a Sunday afternoon, I should be able to do it. So, I'm encouraged. So there you go. So we finished a lot of stuff. I promise.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you start anything for New Year's?
I did not. I briefly debated it, and then I thought, no, I'm gonna. I might start one in a couple of weeks, but I did not
Okay.
do one for New Year's Day.
All through December, I was like, I don't feel like I need to start. I don't feel like I need to start. I don't feel like I need to start. And then it was like, oh, you can buy Wicked for streaming on the 30th. And I was like, yes, I need to start. And I started this one,
Oh, sorry. Just wait a second, Kate. There we go. And
which
it's
is The
called
Chance to Fly
The Chance to Fly.
by Forbidden Fiber Co. It was a kit. It came with their fabric and threads, and it came in this lovely project bag.
Nice.
So I didn't total up what I had done.
What?
Hold on.
Get out the notions.
Yeah, no, it's faster to just do it this way.
Okay.
Only 3 days to add. $1,046 stitches.
Nice.
It's still in the Nerge. Here it is.
Look to the western sky. Very nice.
Yep. So it needs another flying monkey.
Okay.
It needs this glorious rainbow border. And then underneath this, it gets the Emerald City and then the Yellow Brick Road.
Very nice.
So, yeah, I don't think it's going to be a whip very long.
I would be shocked if it does.
I don't want it to be a whip very long. Let's go with that.
Yes. I hear you.
Okay. All right. Still me. It's still all me, right?
It's on both of us. Did you want to start?
Did you have anything to show?
For whips?
Yeah.
I have 3.
Okay.
Do a chunk
Show
of yours.
one.
Show one,
Yeah.
she says. Okay.
Show
Okay.
one, and I'll do
I
6.
will. While I'm getting this out of the bag, I'm going to move over this way. I don't know if you can see it back there, but the stitching chair that's is in the room. We are getting closer and closer to the final vision of this room happening. Very excited. Okay, anyhoodle. The first one that was not mystery project that I did, starting the 1st of January, was OwlForest by Hands On Design. This pattern was gifted, gifted to me by Kate.
Yeah.
And let's see. Where is it? Okay, so I am doing, of course, I had that in order. I am doing this on 32 count, Mint Splash, Lugana by Zweigart. And I'm using the Call for threads. And this is where I'm at.
Yay.
So what I was able to get accomplished was the fill-in of the entire body of the second whale and the spray over here for the larger whale, the biggest whale underneath. And I will tell you right now that whale has a deceptive amount of stitches in it.
It does.
It does. But I'm really pleased with that. So that's what I was able to get done. This I picked to be one of the January Whippagories done by Sammy J. And it was for New to You. And for me, this was the first time I stitched hands-on design.
Oh, okay.
Hands-on design. Or this fabric. It was a combo of this and the fabric. I think that's what it was. So that's why I picked
Okay.
this one. So I will put it back to Kate.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna do some photos.
Yes.
So these are temperature stitching for December. So first one up is Christmas birds from OwlForest Embroidery. I'm using the OwlForest threads. This is on 16 count succulent from Be Stitch Me. I stitched 204 stitches on it. Here's what it looks like now. Is this how actors have trouble, acting on a green screen?
Yes. You may have to give me a little more time so I can show the beginning. Well, I can put them side by each. Never mind. That'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be fine.
This is my problem child. This is the Amur Leopard from Lindy Stitches.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this on 16 count Ariel from Picture This Plus using the called for threads. And I stitched 3,882 stitches on this project.
Yes.
Here's what it looks like now.
Yes.
I tried so hard, people.
She did.
There's just way too much left.
Absolutely.
All right. Midnight at Raven Manor from Whistlestop Stitcher Designs. I'm doing this on 16 count pink chocolate from Be Stitch Me, and I love that color.
Mm-hmm.
Using the called for threads, and I stitched 834. Here's what it looks like now. If it had made the cut this year, it would have been a finish this year, but
Yes.
it didn't.
Yes.
So it's definitely the house is almost done, so I'm feeling like that's the biggest chunk there was.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Blackwater Sirens stitch along from Bella Filipina. There's no picture of what it looks like because it's a mystery sale. I'm doing it on the called for 16 count Dark Waters from Under the Sea Fabrics. And I stitched 817 stitches. Here's what it looks like now, and that is part one. The treasure chest is done, except for the beading. I will not bead until the end.
Right. Which makes perfect sense.
Yeah. All right. This next one is They Come at Night from Fox and Rabbit. I'm doing this on Black Swan, 16 count, Fox and Rabbit, using the called fors. I stitched 323. Here's what it looks like now, and it looks so good.
Yes. I believe you.
I know. So good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this last one for this section is Morrigan from Carolyn Manning Designs on 16 count Touch of Pink, 326 stitches. Here's what she looks like now. Still diamonds on the first page.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
It's getting there. Nice. Very
Right.
nice.
Back to you, Cheryl.
Back to me. Well, okay. So I thought I would be, I thought, oh, I have an hour before we start filming. Let me see if I can whip out this next one and be done. So the first instance of delusional counting came into being for 2025. Anyways.
It's almost a weekend. That's not bad.
I thought I held out really well. So this is for another of Sammy J's Whippagories. This one is closest to a finish. And the one that I got closest to the finish is Tiny Stockings. And I've already done the Santa in the middle. And I'm working on the Joy here on the right. If some of you remember the last time I stitched it, I was fussing over the Y. We'll just leave it like that. This is a pattern from the Leisure Arts magazine from way back in the day. I would go probably late 80s, early 90s. Can't tell you. It doesn't have a date on it. All it says is Leisure Arts, but it's actually kind of cute. I'm doing it on 28 count Carolina linen, and I'm using the called for DMC. And I'll show you what I was able to get done this afternoon. So basically, I was able to finish the outline all the way down and meet it up to the other side. So I got all the outline done. The toe is ready to be closed in. There's going to be some holly leaves and a berry. And then up here, I'm doing a modification because I feel that the top of this is really busy. There, okay. Wrong one. Okay. So the top is really, I find it really fussy. Not fussy, but busy. And when you have a lot of cross hatching down here, I just find it busy. I don't know how else to say it.
Okay.
So I did some counting, and that's part of the reason why I wasn't able to get it done. The top of this one will fit in here, and I think it will look okay. So I'm going to make the top matte. I'm going to put those holly berries bunches over here. Whoops, over here.
Okay.
Because there's another, I am jeepers, because of the holly piece around here, and I think it'll go okay and kind of make them match. I am still on the fence on whether or not I'm going to do this one.
Okay.
I probably won't. But if I do, I'll probably change the top of this to have this in here.
Instead of ABC, you could change it to ho, ho, ho.
And I also would want to get that out of there. I don't want the apple.
Well, it's a school stocking.
I know. I was also thinking of like putting my initials.
Mm-hmm.
Or just not doing it.
Just not doing it's a valid answer.
So there you go. So I figure this won't take very long. Okay. I will be shocked. Well, I'm not predicting a dang thing. All right, so back to you.
Okay.
I'm not predicting nothing. Right. That's my New Year's resolution.
All right. So we have now moved into New Year's Eve for me, which is where I did my version of the 12 by 12, which is I had 6 projects left from 2 years ago when I started 12 projects in 12 by 12. So I was like, let me give them each 2 hours of love.
Okay.
So this first one is The Bear by Cottage Garden Samplings. 16 count something. I forget what it is. I stitched 257 stitches, and here's what it looks like now.
Okay.
The next one was Anzac. Now, Anzac is from Long Dog Samplers. I'm doing this on 16 count sampler gold color and cotton. Anzac got 260 stitches during that time, but it also now has a total of 596 because I have used it for temperature stitching for January.
Okay.
So here's where it is. That's why it's out.
Okay, can you move it to your left a little bit? There we go. Love it.
Almost completely filled in the big platypus.
Yeah, you did.
So
that looks
almost
great.
Found the other side of the page too. I don't know why. Why is it so exciting when you find the other side?
It's just a relief.
It's something. I'm not sure. All right. This next one is Zombies from Prairie Moon. I'm
So
doing this on
happy.
16 count Witchy from Bestitch Me.
I love this one
And
so
I
much.
stitched 120. Here's what it looks like. I also took like a dinner break in this, so that's why this one is so low.
Hi, baby. She is around you today.
She is. She is up my butt. Okay. This next one is Reflections of Ireland from Ink Circles.
Yes.
I'm doing this on 16 count Gilded from Bestitch Me using DMC 4045. And I got 237 stitches. Here's where it is now.
Nice.
That does look good.
Mm-mm.
Okay, two more. Breath of Winter by Nadezhda Gavrikalenkova. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
I mutilated that. 16 count navy, 146 stitches. It is a Russian Ukrainian kit, and it is blend. It's not blends, but it is fractionals and two different charts. One has backstitching, one doesn't, and it is super not. You need a lot of brain power to stitch this.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I made some progress on it.
Yay.
Yay. And the last one was Moon Phases Bell Pull from Tiny Modernist. I'm doing this on 16 count chalkboard black using the called for. I got 194 stitches. Here's what it looks like.
Nice.
Shannon's really cooking on hers.
Yes, she is.
Looks good. All right. So that's all my stitching through December. Do you want me to do my year end really quick?
Can I show my last whip
Of
and
course.
then we'll do
Yeah.
that for sure. We'll
Okay.
tie up a bow and then we'll be gone. One of the new things that I've decided to do this year is try doing daily stitching, or at least 100 stitches in something every day. I've done pretty good for me. I've only missed one day, which I think is not bad, considering there were large swaths of 2024 that didn't get a day. So my first focus, I'm trying to use some of my larger and older pieces for this daily stitching, and I think I'm going to do it like in blocks of when I get 10 days worth in. That's when I'm going to switch to the next one, just to give all of them a little bit of love. So the first one, because it was already in my floor stand, and I'm like, here it is, let's keep working on it. It's Two Red Cardinals by Victoria Harley. I love this so much. I love it.
It is good.
Love it. I am doing it on 22 count Hardanger white, 1/1. It's using the called for DMC. And this is where I'm at. I just took it off the frame. I hope you can see.
Oof.
Okay. So since the beginning of January, I think I've gotten 4 out of 7 days on it. 4 out of 7 days on it. And I've been concentrating over, here.
Yep.
And in the first 4 days, or the 4 days worth I've put in it so far, I've put 721 stitches. So I've gotten
Nice.
it was about here maybe? Right about here. And I was able to get it down that far. So I'm hoping to, in the next, how many more days? I need 6 more days on it. I'm hoping to get it all the way down level, because the second down here, because the second cardinal's head is there, and I want to see if I can get it down to the second cardinal's head. And then I've made an executive decision. that the next time I work on it, I work on the cardinal. I want to see
I
some of
think
the
you
cardinal.
deserve it.
I would like to see some of the cardinal. And I'm kind of
Yes.
excited about that. So, but yeah, I'm really happy about the progress. It's really truthful. Like, even if you do just even like I've just been doing an hour a day if I can, or 100 stitches, depending on what's going on. And it's really made a difference already. And so I'm excited to see what 2 weeks worth looks like, or 10 days worth looks like. And then I will move on to the next one of my focuses. I want to at least get 750 to 1,000 stitches on almost all of my big focus ones. And so this will be a good start. So I'm using the daily stitching to do that. I just find that if it's loaded up on one of my frames, either the short one or my floor frame, and it's already loaded up, I can just sit and start. And that helps me.
Yep.
So, anyways. Okay, so yes, please, I would love to hear your year-end totals.
Okay, so we'll do the year-end totals and then we'll do my January whips.
Yes.
Because my brain wants to just break it. I don't know why, but it does. All right, so 2024. I started the year with 49 whips. I had 32 starts. I was supposed to have 24 in 2024. Oopsie.
Oopsie.
Oopsie. I had 18 finishes and I UFO'd 2 projects.
Right.
And I stitched 364 days out of 366 because it was a leap year.
And I remember exactly when you didn't stitch, and it was somewhere in May where you were sick.
I had COVID.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so I finished the year with 61 whips.
All right.
And my total stitches for the year was 286,656.
Jeez, Lindy. That's so good. So good.
It's a crazy number.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't even think about totaling up mine. I'm going to go and do it. I have to do it manually because I don't have Notions. I don't keep it like that. I'm just genuinely curious how far I got. I know it's nowhere near, and it's okay. It's totally okay.
I kind of wonder. I know somewhere in here, I think we talked about what I got for 2023. But
Yes, I remember that too. And I'm pretty sure you beat it this year.
oh, I'm sure I beat it this year, but I'm just.
Yeah, it's in your notebook somewhere.
Somewhere.
Somewhere out there. Whoops.
Yeah, I don't see it in here. If I'm really curious, I suppose I could go watch a Flosstube.
I was just going to say, try episode 41. When it's labeled all the maths, I wonder.
Yeah, that might have been it.
January 6th.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
So, fresh into the ball dropped, and I started my daily stitching.
Yes, you did.
That day, right at midnight. It's like, get it done. And it is Aragorn. Artist is Will Shrikey, charted by Thread Geeks. I'm doing this on 16 count Pearl from Mystic Fabrics using DMC. And I have stitched 916. This was a category and just a focus piece.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I do love it.
Yep. Yeah.
No regrets. Just move forward.
Regrets. No regrets. Yeah.
All right. This next one. No, actually, Aragorn isn't my daily stitching. He is my focus piece, a focus piece. So
yes.
I wanted to get him knocked out for the month. So I'm trying to put roughly 1,000 stitches in him
Right.
every month.
Right.
So that's why I did it so fast. All right.
You know
My
what I've
daily
been
stitching
thinking?
is
Sorry.
what?
All I can think of is no regerts.
No records, yeah.
Sorry. Sorry.
So my daily stitching is Ravenclaw House from the Stitchery by MJ. This is on 16 count antique white, and I have stitched on it every day so far in January, and I have 1,050 stitches. Here's where it's at.
Nice.
And this is full coverage.
Yes, it is.
So I am using this for Stitch to the Moon.
Excuse me. If anybody is curious about Stitch to the Moon, it's in the group Full Coverage Fanatics, and they're having
Yep.
a yearly event where you're trying to literally do all the stitches it would take to get to the moon.
In
And
teams.
in teams,
Though
you
some
definitely
people
need
though
teams.
some people are doing it themselves, but
Sure,
it
they
has to
are.
be full coverage.
Yes.
Otherwise I did it last year.
Right. Yes. Yes.
All right. This next one, Dog's Day Out, is a temperature stitch. This is Crossed Wing Collection. It looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this on 16 count Gossamer from Picture This Plus. And I stitched 300 stitches and I finished up the third tree.
Yay!
Yep.
Look at the little
I'm
dog's
shooting
tail
for a
gonna
finish
peek.
on this.
I'm sorry.
I want to finish this year.
Yeah, it's so good. That's a really beautiful fabric choice for that piece.
They had a hand painted one that was green down here and it
Mm-hmm.
went up into the blue sky, but I couldn't source it at the time. I think I could
Right.
probably come up with it now,
Yeah.
but I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
All right, this next one is for a Whippagory sampler, I think was a Whippagory, and this is my Moonlight sampler, so it counts. This is the blue flower, 16 count Storm from Picture This Plus, and I have stitched 515 stitches on this. I still need another 500, so here's where we're at.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
So my goal for this one this year is 3 pages.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
This last one was for temperature stitching and for whip go. This is Frozen from Dona Stitch, 16 count antique white Ada, and I did 313. And here's where I got it to.
Yes, you did.
This is in Pattern Keeper now, people. I
Yes.
learned that they're in pattern. She can has Pattern Keeper charts now. So,
Nice.
and it was a game changer. So it'll be back out for temperature stitching. So it'll get up to its 500 is my whip go choice.
Right.
So those are all my whips.
Very good. Very,
And I'm
very
not going to give
good.
you the total for the year for the month we were gone because that just seems silly.
Yeah.
Because it was a month.
Yeah. It was a lot. A lot.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Okay.
So, plans?
Well, would you like me to start?
Sure.
For me, the plans are to continue on doing my daily stitching. I'm trying to get more. Well, no, I'm just going to try to do some every day.
Mhm.
And I fully realize that I might not do it every single day of the month, but I'll get pretty darn close, which will be fine by me. So I'm going to work on that. Like I said, I've got like 6 more days worth of that kind of stitching on 2 red cardinals. I want to finish that little stocking. And I'm trying to get, so that would be the second Whippagory. I'm trying to get as many Whippagories, both last month and this month, because there were some things I wanted to do last month and didn't get to. As many as I can before the 15th, because that's when I start my Whip Go stitching. So that's what I'm going to try to do. And then stick in some more of those mystery projects. So
Okay.
that's the plan.
I'm going to keep up with my daily stitching. I was doing it before the New Year, so it's become pretty much a good pattern now.
Yes, excuse
I'm
me.
pretty good with it. I'm keeping up with my temperature stitching. I think I'm only a day off from what I needed to do, so not bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to finish the Amur Leopard
Yes. Yes,
this
please.
month.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
I'd like to finish it. And I have some categories to finish. I have 3.5 categories to finish, so
Right.
I got some stitching to do, people.
I hear you. I have a question for you. Do you find, now that you've been doing it a couple of months, oh my gosh, my husband is like rolling all over his floor. I don't know if you can hear it. It's driving me crazy.
No,
It's echoing in here. Okay. Have you found, now that you've been doing temperature stitching now for like 2 months?
yeah.
Okay. Do you find it's helping you or adding another layer of stress because yet you have yet all this other extra stitching to do?
I think it's okay because I am not the person that has to get the temperature stitching done the day of the temperature.
Right.
Um, Sometimes I let the number get called a couple times, so I'll have like 2 or 300 that I owe on that project,
Yeah.
and then I'll just get it done. And every project on my temperature stitching is a project I want to get done this year.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
so I don't find that it's bad.
Yeah. I was
And
just sitting there
and I tried
thinking,
to make
oh,
it
sorry.
so I tried to make it so most of them could be stitched at work if I was allowed to,
Mm-hmm.
or like eh, an hour or two after work when I
Right.
chill out from working.
Right.
So I tried to really think about what would work and what doesn't work.
Yeah. Okay. I was curious about that because it just seemed like it added another layer of things you had to stitch on. And I was just curious if you felt it was helping, not hindering. Yeah. So that's cool. Thank you.
I do feel it's helping.
Okay.
It's little bits, and I also know okay, I'm going to be honest. In December, I don't think I did the last 2 weeks of temperature stitching what I owed on all the projects because I needed to finish things, people, and
Yes.
I didn't have time to be mucking around with temperature stitching.
Yes. Yeah.
That leopard needed to be stitched.
Absolutely.
So that leopard was a temperature stitch. It just wasn't called that much.
Right. Right.
So so I reserve the right to, throw it to the wind and
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
if I need to
Yeah. Yeah.
focus on something.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Very good.
Yep, those are my plans.
Okay. Well, I do believe this is the first haul of 2025 with an
It
appropriate
is.
song. Me, 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 me. Sorry. That was. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I can't even look at you right now. I can't. That's what I get. That's what I get. Karma's a biatch. Okay. Yes, get control of yourself, Kate. Okay.
Did we
Go
discuss
sit.
this earlier? I do not have control of my.
All I'm going to say about that is we are 50-year-old women. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. All right. All right. We are good. We are good. Now the song is like, it's not even going to be worth all the laughs. Okay, here we go. Go fill the Wegmans bag, my friend, go fill the Wegmans bag. We'll start the new year off so right and fill the Wegmans bag. Wegmans bag of acquisitions. You're welcome.
We filled it. We filled it with mirth.
Yeah, and mirth we did. All the mirth and no regerts. There you go.
Yeah. We laughed until the tears ran down our legs.
Excuse me.
All right. What do you got?
Oh, I'm making a note to myself. Just give me a second. All the mirth, no regrets. Okay. Slim Pickens here today, and that's fine. My husband, for Christmas, purchased a second magnifier lamp for me, which was really, well, we did it together. And then when I received it, it wasn't the right magnification. It was kind of all wonkadoodle. So we're on the hunt again. So I don't have that to show, but it's coming. What I did purchase was the last seasonal band sampler that the Stitching Cabin is doing. And they released 2 just to be extra special fun. One was the Coastal Summer Band Sampler, and the other one is Cabin.
Great
Outdoors. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I can say this with confidence. I got the ocean, you got the woods.
I got both.
Oh, you did get both. Okay. I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted to get the Great Outdoors. I'll probably end up doing so, but I at least wanted to get the Coastal one. So I did purchase the Coastal band sampler, and if you look up here, that's January's. I'm really excited to see what that looks like. It's only 4 DMCs and a Krynic. So fairly reasonable, and only 2 skeins out of, depending on what feather you use. But anyways, because I have all the other ones, we were very excited to see that they finally released the last one, because we didn't want to have another situation. So that's it for me for haul.
Oh, okay. So I bought that.
Yeah, you did.
I got my owl, and I am going to Frog War Tier 6.
Nice.
Okay, I paid to go to Frog War Tier 6.
I was just going to say.
Which is in July.
Right.
And that is an online retreat based on Harry Potter.
Nice.
I did it last year. There were some challenges with life issues going on at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, yeah. So we'll see how it goes this year. I also believe I was sick through that too.
Yes. Yeah, well, there was a lot. There was a perfect storm of...
Yeah, there was some stuff going on.
Big stuff going on then, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes this year.
Right.
Give it another whirl. So there was that. As long as we're talking about virtual stuff.
Yes.
Okay. So somebody sent me around winter solstice a greeting card. Oh, nice. And I was like, oh, this is really pretty. I'm like, I wonder if there's a cross stitch image. And then I did some hunting, and yes, there is a cross stitch image. This is What did I do with that? I
I'm
don't know what I
excited to
just did
see
with that.
that there's more and more patterns for that coming available.
Well, this is it looks like a Santa pattern. This is
Mm-hmm.
called Walk as One. It's a Heaven and Earth Designs. It is 450 by 601, 90 colors.
Just
Not one of
petite.
them is white.
Petite.
Not one of them is white. Jody Bergsman.
Okay.
And here it is.
Okay, can you scooch it down? Down. Oh, right. Oh, yes. Oh, that's
So
beautiful.
so I don't
Beautiful.
plan on starting that, but I had to own it.
Yeah,
I don't plan on starting that soon, I guess is
right.
what I'm saying. And then freaking Holly
We love you, Holly.
2 days ago showed me something and I was like, where's the link? And she's like, I don't have it yet. I'm like, when you have it, can you send it to me? So
Mm-hmm.
yesterday she sent me the link, and then I walked my little butt fingers over to Etsy and Atomic Tiki Pins, and I bought the Supernatural Mandala.
Oh, no.
So Holly and I are gonna sell this probably in September.
Prepare yourselves, people, if you're interested.
It is. It's 300 by 300 something.
It's petite.
98 colors. I don't think I'm going to do it on black. I was looking at dusk from Picture This Plus.
That would be pretty.
So I think that would work.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
A
So
mere
I
pet
I don't think dusk is a very highly modeled fabric anyway.
300. No, I don't think so. If it's what I
I just
remember.
don't want to I don't want to do it on black. So if I don't like dusk, then I would have to do it on like chalkboard gray.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But that got a damn it, Holly.
The first damn it of 2025.
It really was. And then I got a package from my Fabric of the Month.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay.
I'm not going to need to take this out of the bag. This is Fox and Rabbit. It's called Warata, 16 count. You see how red that is?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mama likey.
So I did not sign up to continue in this. So when this runs out, I think in either March or April, I will not have the Fabric of the Month.
Oh dear. Wow.
Okay. All right, some stuff from Sammy.
Okay.
I got the Tudor style house.
Nice.
I was on the auto ship.
Look at the stag in the right hand corner.
Yep. There's a stag, and then do you see the horse on the other corner?
Yeah, the horse is awesome.
Okay, and then I had ordered this. This is from the Stitch Crypt, and this is the dragon that ate the night.
Ooh.
100 by 73, people. Suck it, it's a small.
That is an amuse-bouche. That is petite.
It is very cute.
Yes, I like that.
And then Sammy loves me. She sent me a Merry Christmas pattern.
Aww.
She sent me the narwhal, Quirky Quaker.
The narwhal?
Yep.
I didn't know she had done a narwhal. Crap. Damn it, Kate.
She also sent me some DMC and stuff that I needed.
Yes.
For a couple projects, and she wrote on them what projects they were. Thank you, Sammy, because I can never remember. All right, Stitch and Button had a stash sale, live sale.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I got a couple needle minders.
Nice.
Can't adult today.
I can relate.
And then I got a Snoopy.
Love it.
And then I got a Doctor Who TARDIS.
Nice. Very nice.
So that's my haul.
Very nice.
I think I also got some floss drops somewhere.
Okay.
I think I already put them in the appropriate drawer, so
Right.
I didn't think anybody would be excited to see floss drops.
Well, I don't know. They're very exciting.
Not really.
Okay, well, I think that's it for today.
Yes.
I don't have anything more.
I got nothing.
I don't need anything more. Oh, I'm just looking to make
Funny,
sure I haven't forgotten anything. Huh?
I got to send you lots of photos.
Yes, you do. Big long list, and that's perfectly fine. No, I think that's it. So, thank you so much for watching. And
Yes. Hit the bell, like,
ding, ding, ding.
subscribe, share us.
Yes. Go back and watch our plans video and laugh and laugh. We've shattered it already. No, it's not been shattered, but you know what I'm saying. Yes, and if you haven't seen it already, definitely check out our whip parade. You get a good look into what we're into. Both of us, have a wide range of things we like to stitch, and very little of it intersects. So it's been a very interesting thing to watch what Kate gravitates to and what I gravitate to. So there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess with that, happy
New Year.
Happy New Year. May 2025 be filled with good stuff. And lots of stitching, and happy stitching, everyone. See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.